The real reason why you're not being successful, why you're losing, why you can't get ahead when it comes to trading is because you don't have realistic expectations. Nothing is ever good enough for you. Oh, if I only trade one micro contract, I'm only going to make $30 or $40, if it goes in my favor. If I trade two, it's only $70. I've traded one mini contract before and made $500 a trade. I don't care. Nobody cares what you've done in the past, because if you had any level of success, you would not be watching this video. Thank you very much. End of story. So again, get out of your own way, get out of your own head, start to build some consistency, start to build a little bit of patience and a little bit of discipline. Guys, some of the best traders out there do not even trade every single day. You have to think about this. Trading is not like showing up to a regular 9 to 5, whether you're working by the hour or you're working on salary. Just because you show up does not mean that you need to take a million trades. It does not mean that your strategy and edge is going to actually come into play. I know guys who sit back, maybe take 1, 2, 3 trades a week, and they make up a whole month's P&L based on what they're looking for. It all really comes down to your position sizing, how much are you leveraged, and what is your risk management. So again, I don't care how much money you've made in the past. I don't care that you passed a prop firm challenge because you were playing 4 or 5 mini contracts and you caught a good trade and you passed in 2 days. That means nothing to me. Go out there and get some payouts. Go out there and do that for a quarter. Go out there and do that for a year. Go out there and try to be consistent, because again, a lot of you guys are in your own head. A lot of you guys are not sticking to the game plan. A lot of you guys are not following the same strategy. A lot of you guys are bouncing around using different indicators. A lot of you guys are mismatching contract sizes. You win one playing one contract, you want to double up and you play 5 contracts, you take a loser. Next thing you know, you're down, and then you go back to playing small size again. You maybe take a little bit of a winner or it's a scratch trade, and then you try to bump up your size again, and the whole process repeats itself. You have to understand that compounding small gains is everything, right? So in the beginning, I preach to everyone, start off trading 1 through 3 micro contracts on the NASDAQ 100. If you don't think that that's enough, then just donate your money somewhere else. I will send you guys all a PayPal link. You can donate me all the money that you want, because again, what's going to happen is you're just going to continue to lose your money. And that's the hard and honest truth. A lot of you guys really need to hear it. A lot of you guys really need to hear that it's not the strategy, it's not the market, it's not the chop, it's not because you don't have the right indicator, it's because of you. It's because of you. You're not allowing yourself to be in the trade long enough to see if it's even going to work out. You're not allowing yourself to take losses on your account because your account size is too small and you're leveraging too much. You're not allowing the small wins to kind of stack up. Stop being a loser, start being a winner, and start doing the right things. Again, that's why I created Evolution Traders Mentorship and Community. So we can get traders in there who are all going to work together, who can ask questions. You guys can talk to me. You can trade with me live. You can DM me. You can get access to my courses and my study guides. But I'm going to tell you something. It doesn't matter how many videos you watch of mine or anyone else's. It doesn't matter how many courses you buy. It doesn't matter how many Discords you join. You're still not going to make money if you don't understand the basics. And the basics is understanding human emotion, and not just everyone's human emotion, but it's your human emotion. How do you react when you're in drawdown? How do you react to the position size that you have on the table? How do you react when a trade goes in your favor? You're able to lock in some gains. How do you feel after you are green on the day? Do you get that itch to want to trade again? I had to tell my guys at Evolution Traders today on the live stream, I'm up 350 or 360 bucks or something. I need to walk away. Okay. Because I was getting the urge to put on 2 or 3 mini contracts and take a trade. Now I got to that $300 by trading 3, 4 micro contracts, holding them. I was getting 40 points a pop, 50 points a pop, but I felt the need to want to put on more size because, the market was moving. It was doing what I wanted it to do. And I thought to myself for a split second, if I just put on more size, I'm going to make more money. I stopped myself, fantastic job, D. Pat myself on the back. I went out, took a drive, went to go get coffee, came back with a clear head, found another setup, went back again with some more micro contracts and made another $150. So again, sometimes you have to stop yourself. How well are you at stopping yourself from over trading when you're green? How many times have you been up $100 and $150 and you want to make more and give it all back? How many times have you done that? Again, nobody, I don't care who it is, no coach, no mentor, no group, no YouTube channel, no person on social media, nobody is going to help you overcome those kind of mistakes that you keep making. The only person that can help you do that is yourself. Now, again, I'm a trading coach. I will sit there and I will tell you what you're doing wrong, but it's up to you to listen. Most of you guys do not listen. Again, this video is not directed at anyone, but if you feel like that I'm talking to you, then you are someone who needs to get a grip on your own emotions. If you feel triggered by this video, you need to get a grip on your emotions. If you are not consistent, you need to maybe join and get into a mentorship, get into having someone help you and pinpoint and call you out on your BS. I would love for people that I'm trading with to call me out on my BS. If I'm long and it's hit my stop loss and I got my guys telling me, get the hell out of the trade. What are you doing in the trade? And I'm not listening. That's shame on me. Okay. Again, that's what helps when you have people to trade with. They give you a swift kick in the ass. They stop you from over trading. They stop you from over leveraging. They make things clear when things seem foggy. So again, if you're struggling and you're failing, it's because of you. Again, this is not to like sit here and pick on anyone, but I see so many traders, not just like on YouTube. I see them on Twitter. I see them on StockTwits. For one, you don't have a realistic expectation. Two, you're not doing the same thing every day. Three, you don't understand your account size and how much you should be risking per trade. Four, you're trading way too many contracts and you can't even afford to take 3, 4, 5 losses in a row without blowing up your account. How many trades can you take before you lose your account? For me, on my top step accounts, I can afford to take at least 15 to 25, depending on if I'm trading 2 or 3 contracts, at least 15 to 25 losers in a row. Guys, nobody on this face of the earth with any type of strategy, any type of edge is going to lose 15 to 20 trades in a row. You can even flip a coin, close your eyes, flip a coin and buy long or sell and lose 15 or 20 trades in a row. It's a 50-50 probability. And most traders, most profitable traders are only profitable traders because they're hitting at like a 52, 55, 56, 58, 60, 40, 45% hit rate. Again, you may think to yourself, man, how can you make any money if you're only winning 40% of your trades? Because your wins are bigger than your losses. It's not rocket science, right? So again, you sometimes can go on to a hot streak where you might win 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in a row, and then you might lose 3 trades in a row. But if you lose those 3 trades in a row, you want to make sure that what you gained, right? What you made is going to be still larger than those 3, 4, 5 losses that you have in a row after that. It's a game of probabilities. So for example, let's say I go up $1,000 and I was trading 3 micro contracts. I'm not going to sit there and go my next 20 trades and trade 3 micro contracts if I notice myself starting to go on a little bit of a losing streak. I'm going to go down to 2. I'm going to go down to 1. So that way, even if I'm risking the same amount of points per trade, I'm going to lose less dollars because I'm risking less contracts. Does that make sense? So again, if you guys want to get access to Evolution Traders, that link is down in the description box below. We're coming into the new year. Do something right for yourself for once and let it go. Okay? Let it go. What does that mean to let it go? What it means is to let your guard down and let yourself get better. Allow yourself to hear criticism. Allow yourself to educate yourself in a manner that is going to make you successful and profitable. Stop trying to bang your head on the computer screen, hoping that something is going to change. How many of you guys go on tilt and start making stupid, irrational decisions when you start losing? You start trying to get it back. You start forcing trades that aren't there. You start going outside your strategy because you're not freaking patient. How many of you guys, how many times does one person have to tell you, be patient? Sit on your stump, guys. You got to sit on your butt and wait for your setup to happen. Remember what I said in the beginning of this video. It's not about how long you sit at these charts. It's not about showing up every single day. It's about allowing the trades to come to you and run through your system. What is your system? Your strategy. So off the open, there might not be nothing for you here based on your strategy. Maybe your strategy didn't set up till here, or maybe your strategy didn't set up till down here, or even down here. That's going to require you to sit on your butt for 2 or 3 hours and wait for the trades to come to you. But isn't it a lot smarter to allow these trades to come to you and be profitable than to just try to take trades off the open because everyone else is trading just because the market is open? That's stupid. That's childish. You are playing a grown man's game. And if you want to be a child in a grown man's game, go ahead and continue to hand your money over to someone like me, because I will be on the other side of the trade to take the money from you. Again, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't manage risk properly, you will get eaten up like you're going to get eaten up by a pack of wolves, by a swarm of sharks. You will get destroyed in these markets. And I don't care how long you've been looking at the charts, whether it's been 3 years, you've been studying for 5 years, you can't seem to get a grip. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if it's taking you 5 years and you still don't know what you're doing. That's your fault. That's your fault because you have a mental block not allowing you to just do the right thing. Do the right thing each and every single day. If you show up, you do the right thing, you understand that losses are a part of this business, you accept those losses, you move on, you're sized appropriately to where you can withstand a little bit of a losing streak, you will come back around and be profitable. You will come back around and start to get a better understanding of yourself, a better understanding of the instrument you're trading. For example, if you want to take 35, 40 points off the market, but you're having so much success taking 22, 23 points, and you know that you're hitting at a 70, 80% hit rate, cutting off 10 points, then why are you trying to squeeze water out of the rock just to get that extra 10 points when you can make money hand over fist taking 20 points? Right? If you keep getting stopped out because you have a 10 tick stop loss or a 12 point stop loss, and then it's running in the manner that you thought it was going to run in, why don't you size down a little bit, expand your stop loss so the trade can allow it to work itself out and then go in the manner that you wanted it to. If you guys want to trade with me, link is down in the description box below. Join Evolution Traders. I'll see all of you guys on the inside. Let's get to freaking work, okay? I don't want slackers. I don't want pikers. I don't want people that are going to sit on their stumps and just, oh, why me? Why me? Everyone wants to play the victim who's a trader. I've been looking, I've been studying, I watched this YouTube video and I learned from this person and I lost all this money. I just want to make all my money back. You're defeated. You sound pathetic. You sound like you don't belong in this business. This business is only for the strong-minded, okay? Whatever you got going on outside of the charts in your own personal life, you need to fix it first, because whatever issues you have outside the screens are definitely going to correlate and transition to inside the screens. Again, if you're on here trading these prop firms and you're on your last leg, you're not working, you're hoping that this is going to work out, guys, go get an overnight job. Go get a job as a bartender. Go drive Uber, do DoorDash, do something to have money coming in, because when you have money coming in, you are not as stressed to take trades. This is probably going to be the one of the most eye-opening videos that you ever have watched. And I don't care. I'm not like all these other people that are here to sugarcoat your ass and tell you what you want to hear, that you can be profitable in 30 days and make 6 figures. And if you just use my one particular strategy, you're going to be a success. I'm not here to tell you that, because I can teach you this strategy. I can teach you the other 10 strategies that I know and that I use on a day in and day out basis. It doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to manage your own emotions when you're in the trade. It doesn't mean anything if you're going to go over there and max leverage yourself and blow yourself out on one minor baby pullback. Again, so many of you guys are freaking out about each and every single pullback. Oh man, I seen the setup, I got into it, and then it pulled back on me and I cut it because I was down $700. Whose fault is it that you were down $700 and the stock is only, the index has only moved down 10, 12 points? That's your fault. No one is telling you to go out there and hit $1,000 trade. Well, I see everyone else online and people are making $5,000, $10,000 on one trade, trading the NASDAQ. Get realistic. People are out there doing that, but they also have a lot larger account size. They also have a lot larger drawdown, and they also know a little bit what the hell they're doing. So again, don't compare yourself to anyone else because no one cares. You think they care about how much money you make or lose? No. Do you think I care how much money you make or lose? No. Unless you're in my room, unless you're following my kind of mentality, then I care. If you're just someone who's watching my video and you're going to sit there and pitter patter about losing all this money and you can't understand it and you're blaming the markets and they swept your stop losses, go cry me a river. Go cry me a river. That's your fault. You're getting stopped out. So what? How many trades can you personally lose before you lose your account? Do you even know that? If you're trading a prop firm account, whether it's a funded or a valuation, how many trades can you lose in a row before you lose the whole account? If that number doesn't stick out like a sore thumb in your head, you have no idea what you're doing, you need help. I'll see all of you guys on the inside at Evolution Traders. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope this video may have resonated with you. I hope it lit a spark. I hope it made a light bulb go off in your head. If it did, make sure to leave me a comment. I'll see you all later.